coming to AnimalCon 2022. Could you introduce yourself and let us know what your channel's name is?
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. My name is Julana Dizon. I am a travel and wildlife host. You can find me on YouTube at Julana Dizon and on Instagram at Julana.
What is involved in being a wildlife host?
Well, a lot of things. So basically how I started was I had another job and I would travel around the world, and while I was traveling, I've always loved animals, so I would always go to places where you could have really cool animal encounters or animal interactions, or like, zoos or sanctuaries, places like that. So I kind of just started filming them and created it into a show called Wild Adventures. So now it's basically anywhere that people who love animals can go see animals for themselves.
What places have you got to travel to see all these amazing animals?
A lot of places. So in season 1, I have a couple episodes in Florida, in California, in Belize, Mexico, Nebraska, middle of America, Arizona, and Atlanta.
Would you say it's mostly animal sanctuaries you get to visit and zoos?
Yeah, so a lot of them are animal sanctuaries. Some things are more just like general public things like whale watching out in California. One episode is really cool. Like there is one of the world's biggest migrations of sandhill cranes happens every year in Nebraska. And that's something that anybody can go watch too. So like tons of bird enthusiasts, right, birders. So yeah, you can just go out there and they have viewing blinds and you can see them.
Well, what's the coolest animal you've gotten to see?
Not as a host, just in my real life on vacation, but Costa Rica has some amazing animals just as you're driving along the road, like baby sloths in trees and like all kinds of cool stuff.
Did you know you wanted to get into this field as a kid?
Oh, for sure. I mean, growing up, the only thing I wanted to do was work with animals. So I actually went to Florida State as a biologist, got my degree, was working as an animal trainer for several years, and then just randomly got into the entertainment business. That's kind of how I've been able to merge wildlife with hosting.
Is there any closing thoughts you'd like to share?
I mean, in regards to AnimalCon, this is such an amazing event, first-time event. It's so great for all of us to be here on year 1 when it starts, and I'm just so excited to see it, 20 years from now when it's like huge and we need 8 convention centers because we've got so many people out there obsessed with animals because of the work we're doing here.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.